The year 2021 is expected to be a busy year, especially in the political calendar. Many events and conferences had to be cancelled or postponed in 2020 due to the global coronavirus pandemic. Starting with the governing party, the January 8th celebrations, which usually sets the tone for the year ahead, had to be toned down. Instead of a big rally with thousands of supporters, ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa will deliver the address virtually. The party's National General Council, which is aimed at reviewing the ANC's progress since its 54th National Conference in 2017, will take place virtually in May. It's expected to be a showdown between the Ramaphosa camp and that of Magashule. Also in the same month, the party's regional and provincial conferences are expected to take place.
We have agreed that all branches, regions and provinces where conferences are already due or whose mandates come to an end in 2021 must be allowed to have their provincial and regional conferences before the 31st of May 2021 in compliance with the Constitution. Provinces and regions whose term expires after May 2021 should have their term extended until after the local government elections. We will also make preparations for the national congresses or conferences of the ANC Youth League, which have agreed should be held before the end of March in 2021.
Meanwhile, the ANC National Youth Task Team has until March to ensure that the Youth League conference takes place. The party's Secretary General, Ace Magashule, will make his second appearance at the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court on charges of fraud and corruption linked to the controversial asbestos scandal. That appearance is set for the 19th of February. Last month, the ANC's Integrity Commission recommended that Magashule step down pending the outcome of his corruption case in court. That has sparked debate and friction in the ruling party. Also in the same month, the Western Cape High Court will hear the African Transformation Movement's application to hold a no-confidence motion against President Cyril Ramaphosa via secret ballot. Meanwhile, the highest court in the land has yet to rule on whether former President Jacob Zuma should be ordered to appear and give evidence at the Zondo Commission. Last year, the Commission filed an urgent application with the Constitutional Court asking it to order Zuma to comply with the new summons and appear at the state capture inquiry in January and February. On the other hand, Deputy Chief Justice Raymond Zondo was given up to the end of March to conclude the work of the Commission. Meanwhile, the EFF will be holding 52 regional people's assemblies between January and March.
In the build-up to the local government elections, all EFF regions must hold Regional People's Assembly before the end of March 2021. Regions that will be permitted to hold the RPAs are strictly those who will have launched EFF branches in minimum of 90% of wards in the respective regions.
The country is expected to head to the polls between August and November this year in what is dubbed as the country's hotly contested local government elections. The electorate will this year exercise their rights under strict COVID-19 regulations.
The elections will have to be conducted between the early part of August and the early part of November. So within that 90-day period, any election could be called. The Commission has started consultations with the Minister of COGTA. She is the person who, in law, has the statutory responsibility for calling the elections. Nonetheless, she has to do that after consulting with the Commission, and those consultations have started but are yet to be concluded.
So brace yourself. If you thought that 2020 was a busy year on the political front, it looks like 2021 will be busier. Natasha Piri, SABC News.